What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Made Boom, and I am back for another video. Super Smash Bros. 6. Now that we're a couple years into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's been a while since that game came out. Now, the rumors are going to start up about Super Smash Bros. 6. The 6th game, man. I'm very, very excited. So, I'm going to give you my top 5 predicted characters that I want in the next game, man. These are big characters that I want. It's just an opinion. You pick who you want in the next game. You choose who you want. So, starting it out with my number 5. Now, Little Mac is in the game, right? Little Mac is in Smash Bros. And I've been thinking about who is Little Mac's biggest, from what I remember, his biggest opponent being. I was thinking Mike Tyson was in the game. Mike Tyson is in the Little Mac game, and I think it's one of his biggest challengers in the game. So I would count Mike Tyson as a character in Super Smash Bros. I think that'd be really cool to see, and I want somebody from Little Mac's world. It could be a whole nother boxer, but I would prefer Mike Tyson. I think he's the most popular opponent that Little Mac has in the games. So yes, I'm going with Mike Tyson. I would love to see his combos, and he uses his stuff in real life. I know it's that one move. He does a couple moves in the game. It ain't really much in the game. You basically just dodging the whole time. So yeah, the knockouts and stuff will be crazy. Basically, could just fight like Little Mac again and try to fix his recovery off the stage, because Little Mac's recovery sucks. That little Scooby does to try to get back on stage is stupid. They gotta improve that. So yes, Mike Tyson is my number 5. So let's go on to number 4 on my list. So with my number 4, I'm gonna go with Kratos. Kratos, man, I don't know much about Kratos. I'm not gonna lie. I never played a single God of War game. I just was never into the Viking, those Viking type games. You know what I mean. I was never really into them, but I get the significance of him being in the game. It's a very big deal. He's basically PlayStation's mascot. Now you can debate that. You know, Uncharted, you got the Spider-Man game, but I think God of War's in there too. You gotta give PlayStation their credit with that character. And then I've seen him fight before. He fits the game. Now they have to cut back the violence a little bit, because Kratos, he can go crazy sometimes. Especially young Kratos. Some of those games, what he was doing to those people is crazy. So yes, I'm going with God of War, man. I think Kratos is a perfect pick for a Super Smash Bros. Character. You use a little chain and sword, and you could give him different costumes. You give him the old Kratos look, then you give him the young Kratos look. I like both of them. So yes, you just gotta have characters like that. You gotta have big, iconic characters. Honorable mention, GTA, maybe a GTA character can get his Smash Bros. But if we get to that point, then it just gets kind of silly. Goku's another honorable mention I would like to see in the game, but he's not a gaming character. That's the only problem with Goku. But I would love to see Goku. But my number 4 is Kratos. I just want to see Kratos in the game. And yeah, man, his games are a very big deal. You build up the roster. They're eventually going to have every crazy, iconic character in the game. And they've had violent characters before, like the Snake and Bayonetta and stuff. So yeah, Kratos fits in. My next character in Super Smash Bros. This one is one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. Very iconic character, and he's kind of in the same boat as Kratos with the violence, and people have been asking for it for years. Scorpion or Sub-Zero. I think Scorpion is the face of Mortal Kombat. Scorpion needs to be in Mortal Kombat. Cut back the violence, but give him the uppercut and to get over here with the chain, and you get the perfect Super Smash Bros. Character, man. He boxes in some Mortal Kombat. That chain, Link used the same exact chain grab in Super Smash Bros. Wii U, so you can give him that chain grab, and it ain't got to be violent. You can you could try to push the boundaries on not Kratos, Scorpion. You could push the boundaries, and you know, his fatality like moves and stuff. His finisher was gonna be crazy. I just would love to see it. You could tone down the graphics to make him look more like a Smash Brothers character, or you could keep the same Mortal Kombat graphics. They do it with Bayonetta and Snake and stuff, so you keep the same exact graphics for Scorpion. I think that's a big character. Mortal Kombat, I've been playing this since I was a kid. Very big game. Very big game. It's one of the biggest games. When it comes out, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. It's kind of lost. This last game kind of wasn't as big as the one before. I feel like 11 is bigger than this. Was it? It's just called Mortal Kombat 1. But that's not the point, though. Mortal Kombat's iconic, and I would love to see Scorpion in it. Sub-Zero will be another one I would love to see. Maybe you could just make that a different skin costume for Scorpion. But yes, Scorpion is my number 3 on the list. So let's get into number 2. Number 2. These, number 1 and number 2 was the two. It was a hard one. These two I was having a real hard time. It's like, I like that thing about him, and I like that thing about him. Those two was really hard to get through. Scorpion, Kratos, and Mike Tyson wasn't really that hard compared to number 2 and number 1. But my number 2, Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow should have been in the game already. It's shocking. Sonic's characters are just as iconic as the Mario characters, but we are not seeing them in the game, and Knuckles should be in the game already. Tails should be in the game already. And this goes with Shadow, too. Shadow is so cool. He's Dark Sonic. And, you know, we've been liking him since we was little kids. He's just a cool, chill version of what Sonic is. We want to see Shadow in the game. I won't even lie to you. I would like to see all the Sonic. They could put all the Sonic characters in there at the same time. I feel like they all earned their spot onto the game, but I think they just don't like Sega and Sonic, so they just really aren't trying to put all the tools into putting these characters into the game. Because I like Tails more than I like Luigi. I like Knuckles more than I like Toad. I like Shadow more than I like Bowser. I just love Sonic's characters, man. I love Sonic's characters. So yes, Shadow is my number 2. So let's get into the number 1 pick of this list. Now, this one might have people mad because people talk so crazy about this game. Never give this game credit for the impact that it's had in the gaming community, and don't like to admit, like, this game is our GTA, our classic game, and we're gonna look back on it like, man, this is a fun thing that we had. It was very creative and different, and it also has simple stuff that you loved. I'm talking about Fortnite. Fortnite is my number 1 pick. I just love Fortnite. At first I didn't play it, but then when I started getting into it, I got into it. Y'all all know trying to win that first Battle Royale game in Fortnite is one of the funnest things to try to do, and you fight, and you can use like weapons and stuff, and you can build. The building thing is my favorite that I'm thinking about. You could build on the Super Smash Brothers field. That junk will be so hard. I think that will be so creative. If they figure out a way to make Fortnite a Fortnite player build. They kind of do it with Minecraft a little bit. So maybe they can figure something out with Fortnite, man. It's just too big of a game not to give Fortnite a spot in it. One of the problems will be there's not really a mascot for Fortnite. That would be the main thing. You got skins most of the game, so they might have to use the default skin as the Fortnite character that represents you in the game. So this is my top 5. I just love the people I picked. It was kind of hard to figure it out. Kratos will be the one I'm kind of like, I don't really want him in the game, but I understand how popular he is. So I was like, even though I don't really know much about Kratos, people know a lot about Kratos. So that's why I put Kratos on this list. But everybody else, I wanted in the game. Scorpion's on it. Mike Tyson's cool. Fortnite and Shadow are people that I like. I just mess with those characters. So tell me how y'all feel about this, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Anime Boom out. Peace.